Alright. Hello. Voice crack. That's a good way to start. Anyway, hello. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Welcome to the post-game. We're in the final stretch. Or getting close to the final stretch. Because the main game is done, but we still have other things to do as the Inquisition. There are other adventures await us, other monsters to fight, and more loot to acquire. Let's get started on that. There's really no point in talking to anybody anymore because they have nothing important to say. Let's just get straight to it. Make sure nothing else on the war table. I don't think there is anything left to do on the war table. No. I don't know why I'm looking up it.
Your hair that way for ages now, Leliana. Why don't we do something new with it?
Ah, Liliana!
Why
Why did we change your hair?
He does something with his hair already.
It's been the same way.
Nice today.
I don't.
You mean it just gets that way on its own?
Not entirely.
Yes, you know. Corypheus is gone. We got nothing else to talk about except hair now. Alright. Frostback Basin. Historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. We got some Inquisition history in the basin. Also a lot of Avvar. I don't really care about the Avvar, but there's more stuff to do. So, to the venture forth. Okay, we should bring Blackwall, Sarah, and Dorian. That sounds good.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Ah, I already know, because I read books. I'm a smart cookie.
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Ameridan stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
Ah, I like loot. Loot sounds good.
Scout Harding, you had me at equipment.
Thought you might like that.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avvar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avvar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avvar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
Time to chat?
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn to fight, draw a bow, all that?
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes him down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
What do you think about the Avvar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avvar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avvar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
Yes, that is an excellent idea. Let us begin investing in that immediately.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montillier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
Alright, fair enough.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfisher poo. The stuff's vile. Makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. Ugh. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
Holland's too boring.
The commander would never go for it. He's too dignified.
You mean uptight? Sorry, don't tell him I said that.
We defeated Corypheus. I thought you'd have returned to your old life.
After everything I've seen, I don't think I could ever go back to my old life. Could you? I can't just pretend. I can't just pretend I'm the same person. I got a letter from my mother. She was happy the breach was sealed. She had no idea what we went through. And I don't have the heart to tell her.
We'll continue this another time.
Goodbye then.
Yeah, that's nice. We got a little more Harding lore. It's always nice to have. Actually, you know what? I need to re-equip some potions here before we get started. Make sure I'm stocked up here. Oh, I have no more Blood Lotus. How can I be out? How can I be out of stuff? It's impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
May I borrow it when you're done?
Of course. But if you mark the pages by bending the corners...
Oh, I won't.
Ah, bird. Ah, it's a parrot. Inquisitor Ameridan. So basically part of the story here is that we have to discover what actually happened to Inquisitor Ameridan. What was his actual fate? That is why we are here.
Lady I mean, Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
She's a good scout. She takes her job seriously.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avvar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
Yeah.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avvar fishing camp. But the Avvar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avvar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avvar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okay. We have a task. Let's see. Rift. Camp. On or attacking Inquisition. We can't have that. Lots of camps. This is actually a fairly, if I recall, a fairly large area. So we might be here for a while. In the meantime, I guess we will head... Well, actually, you know what? We got a rift right here. Let's take care of the rift. That's, like, close to the camp here.
wobbly here.
You sure it isn't wibbly?
What? Let me check. Sensing. Sensing. Definitely wobbly.
Yeah, it's wobbly here. Definitely wobbly. No, no, no. No, no, no. I want you to... Somehow we ended up casting twice here. Can I cast these twice? No, just a one time. Take that one out. Guys, stop dying. Holy shit, did we here seriously burn through all our potions on one rift? Nice. Am I still on nightmare mode? I thought I turned it down. Yeah, I turned it back to hard. Ah, okay, fine. Where's my potion table? Here. He's stuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have blood loss no more. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, let's make our way to the marker here. And go this way. Any blood lotus down here? Yeah, spindleweed.
That Kenrick's Island.
We'll need to find a way out of there.
Blackwell's going aggressive here. Alright.
For hating the outdoors, you really do seem to like bad weather.
What's that now?
The other day, you were outside in the rain, staring up with a grin on your face.
I smile at clouds.
Of course you do.
What? I should hunch and swear at the rain pissing off my nose? Like the weather whip? I smile the freak out of clouds. Maybe they get tired of trying.
Oh, giant.
Still talking about clouds.
What?
Never mind. Drinks and insults later?
We're both buying. Then there's double.
Ah. Yeah, this giant is a bit more powerful than I expected him to be. Ah. Stop that. You know, Sarah, you could get into the regen circle here and not. It would help. Hey, we won. The ice troll. Maybe there's something good in here.
So I hit a nerve with the whole murderer Grave Warden business.
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, you. Blackwall. Or whatever your name is.
Blackwall will do.
I'm saying I understand wanting to atone for one's actions.
Is that so?
Enough to know when I've stepped in it. So I apologize.
Ugh. Smells like the lake chucked its innards.
Just don't think about it. Yeah,
Put it out of your mind if it bothers you.
I can't outthink the air. Is that a special herald power? Can't wait for the chant about that.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the jaws of Hakon not catch their own fish? Or are those jaws only good for flapping?
Mind your tongue, Bogwalker. Stonebearhold may not always shelter you, and you will need shelter when the cold winds come.
Yet I feel only hot air.
When the jaws of Hakon rule, you will wish you had been generous. If your weak lady has not already picked your foolish bones clean.
You should say hello.
The Inquisitor! Let her blood bathe the blades of the jaws of Hakon! Death to the Lordlanders!
Yeah, they're aggressive.
Glory to Hakon!
Where are you going? Come back here.
The jaws of Hakon knew you. What do they have against the Inquisition?
Perhaps the friendlier Avvar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stonebearhold's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but...
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits want us to leave it be.
Warn the spirits right back. We're Inquisition.
It's important I get there.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stonebear Hold and speak with my Thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
Okay. I'll just take your loot. Alright, so next objective is to get to this way. Since we're here, let's head for camp. Oh, that's another rift. Alright, we'll take care of it along the way. Yeah, there's plenty of silverite around here. Not really in desperate need of silverite anymore. Could use more dragon bones. I think I probably should have brought 2 mages with me. Because these rifts are spawning a lot of strong demons. I think at this point, just like pick one and go with it. That one. I just thought I heard something. Thought I heard Venatori mumbling. I'm like, there shouldn't be Venatori out here. Okay, all my potions are restored. Yay. We'll switch up here. Let's bring 2 warriors and see how that goes. Guess we'll get rid of the rift. This one. As why are people in my camp not doing anything about this? Oh, where am I going? I was going this way. Oh.
So,
What is it?
nothing. Just enjoying the comfortable silence.
Yep. Just enjoying the silence. Again, there's a frickin' Gurn in the camp. What the hell are my soldiers doing? What do I pay you people for? Keep the critters out of the camp. Very simple job. get down this way. That was the wrong button. Yeah, I think we could probably get down this way. No, I don't need Battle Nug. This is not the time for Battle Nug.
Be prepared. There's no telling what trouble we'll find down here.
That's a lot of water. This way.
Over there. Should be overwhelmed.
Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you. I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant. I was hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
I don't think I really asked that. Way too often. I didn't realize I was saying something weird. It's like only now I noticed you're an elf. Okay.
If I said something wrong...
I'm sorry. That's usually asked with skepticism. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
How did you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avvar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Ameridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Ameridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Okay, I guess I'll do your work for you.
Stay safe.
I will.
What's this, macabre place? The Bloodstained Shrine. So go in that direction. All right, we'll go that way. Oh, it's the Hakan people. They're mumblers too.
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to her home for Hakon's glory!
There's some good shooting here. I can hardly see what I'm shooting at. Ow! The hell? No, no, not the critter. Ow.
Help Vivian!
Is it just my imagination, or the enemies in this area hit a lot harder than I was anticipating them to be? Let's see, I have to go up. Can't go that way, so let's head for the camp. Could be this way. Of course, there's more of these dudes. No, 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 I see you. You're not getting away from me. Investigate the cave while I'm here. That seems like where I have to be. First, let me see what this is. Loot.
Inquisition soldiers. We should help them.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir. We've beaten back those Hackenite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hackenites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hackenites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hackenites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
So we got camps I need to get rid of. Big one right here. Be a nice way to get the smaller ones, but let's get rid of the big one. Team has a level up. You know, I forget what the max level in the game is. I know it's in the 20s. I don't remember how close I am. Max level here. Oh, it's a spider, that's what it is. Is this mage just casting barrier over and over and over? Is that why is this taking so long? Knock that off. Let's see here. I guess I have to go through here to get to the camp. And of course there's more bad guys. There's bad guys here. Okay, you know what? We are going to set them on fire. Come on, die already. You guys are fighting the wildlife again. We don't need to spend time doing that. Guys, stop. There are enemies over here. Actually, you know what? You take the high ground. Take the high ground against them. Ah, fuck. Like, holy hell, they drain my health so fast I can't react. Jesus Christ. Why do they hit so goddamn hard? And of course the damn wildlife is getting in the way. Oh my god. Fuck.
Help Black Wolf!
No, maybe we need to retreat here. We are aggroing way too many enemies at one time.
Black Wolf's hurt!
Ah, Cassandra has lost her head. Load of horse shit that was. For Christ's sake. You know what the worst part is? But they hardly drop anything. All the effort I gotta go through to kill these folks, they don't drop anything. And there's like more of them, like right up on the ridge here. Bumbling. Mumbling.
What is the matter with you?
You mean me?
You're favoring your right arm.
It's just a slight sprain. Should be fine by tomorrow. I appreciate your concern.
There will be truth to your lie soon enough, if you can live up to it. I wish you well.
Thank you, Seeker Cassandra.
One down!
Oh my god. This damn wildlife, get out of the damn way. Fuck. You know, this really does kind of like highlight one of the problems in the game. You don't really have a lot of good control over your targeting. You just kind of have to generally aim in the direction of your target. But that's not a very good system because you end up targeting stuff you don't mean to sometimes. Like the frickin' wildlife. In the previous Dragon Age games, you could actually just focus on the target you wanted to attack. And it was pretty simple. Nah, you can't do that in this game. You have to rely on whatever you're pointing at. It's a really dumb system. That was a load. Fuck, wasting my potions before I even get to where I was before. spiders again. Oh yeah, I remember this part. You can camp out in the treehouse. Yeah, we can actually craft stuff here. Nice. Although I need to find more, I need more tier 4 metals, so I can craft better gear for my team. That would be, like, real nice. Oh, we have like an elevator. Other camp in that direction. What? What was that? Don't waste the potions. Oh, come on. No, stupid animal. Fuck off. Oh, what? I got hit by one shot. One fucking shot took me out. What the hell?
They're determined. I'll give them that.
We do seem to draw the attention of fanatics.
Nah. Can I get to the next camp? Well, let me see how far it is. Okay, well that was easy. Easier than I anticipated. But I'm not going to complain about that. I'm thinking I probably would like to finish this quest of freeing up the river. I want to make sure I at least get to the Avvar village before I end. That's my objective tonight, is get to the Avvar village. So I do want to try and finish this bit up as well. Cave here. Let's see what's in this cave. I bet you it's gonna be spiders. Yeah, spiders right there. What did I say? It's a bunch of freaking spiders.
I don't understand Celine and Gaspard.
I shall try to suppress my shock.
There's no hurt. Nothing there touched you.
Did you expect me to get misty-eyed over who rose to glory and who paid the price, Demon? It is the game. No matter what transpired at the Winter Palace, I took steps to strengthen my position.
How do you make a game that you always win?
Practice.
This cave. It's this direction. Oh, there's something up here. More Avvar. That's a Candle's Reach.
We found something they don't want found.
No. Get cancel. Can't go in there. Guys, beautiful. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do up here right now. But let's head back to this camp, and we're gonna head in that direction. So many spiders. Ironic. Okay. 3 big boys. Oh, I'm out of grenades. Let's see, we can use which grenades, I guess. It's a trap. Goddamn wildlife again in the way. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come on. Stupid pig, get out of here. What's Bull doing? He's frozen. Move.
Should be fewer Hackenite assholes around here now.
Okay, so we got all of that. There's a camp here. In a treehouse again. Alright, we should be in a position where I can reach that now. Or at least I think so. Bird? I saw that.
Where Kenrick's assistant was headed.
I believe so.
Inquisitor, you may want to see this. Inquisitor! I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but... 2 stood. Felt 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avvar.
Go on.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Orina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chantry's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
You don't think the inscription could refer to Ameridan himself?
It's possible, but Ameridan would have been recognized as a leader, which the inscription might have noted out of respect. And a breath in the hunt? Why note that your hunt continues unless your remaining prey was someone important?
What happened here?
An encounter with ancient Avvar, and not a friendly one. Ameridan and his companions were outnumbered in an unfamiliar place. If Ameridan's not here, perhaps someone bought him the time needed to keep going?
If this is the resting place of Heron and Orina, it only remains because the Avvar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Orina knew she could help, so she joined Ameridan.
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find. If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
All right. Let's see. Break and return to Lieutenant Farrell. Take care of that.
Missive from Harding.
Let's see.
Where's the dude? Oh.
Inquisitor.
The Hackonites were pushed back from the river.
That will put minds at ease, sir. I'll arrange patrols for the area. It's no Imperial highway, but we'll see people along as safely as we can.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Did you see Scout Grandin on your way back? He should be on watch, but he's gone. Grandin was a good friend of Jace Turbat, one of the researchers. He was killed by Hackonites. I'm starting to worry that Grandin's gone and done something stupid. He was supposed to send word back when he reached his station, but nothing. Keep an eye out for him, please. For me.
I helped our soldiers defend against a Hackonite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Nothing to catch up about.
Do this another time.
Be careful out there.
Okay, we got a missing scout. Over here. Okay, that's not far from the camp here. It's this direction.
There must be something here. Orders for Grandin.
Looks like he survived the fight with the Hackonites. Won't get far on his own, though.
We're just leaving a trail of swords.
These were Hackonites.
One of our soldiers has been through here. That dagger bears the Inquisition crest.
Oh, so what exactly happened here? Oh no, is it the skull thing? Why is there a skull thing? Oh, look who it is. Okay. I don't know why we need to find more shards. Suppose I'll find out.
No, no, no! I cannot have guests, lowlanders, even those who don't hail from the hold.
Who are you? And why are you out here?
If I tell you, will you leave me be? I am Sigrid Gulsdotten, Augur's apprentice.
Oh.
I exiled myself from Stonebear Hold.
Oh, could you step 2 feet to the right?
I did. And my tongue will say no more on that.
Okay, fine.
You returned.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Yeah, don't stand on your fire. Our quest path takes us down that way.
The Inquisition soldier. Grandin.
No, he's different.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend, Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
I'm sorry, Grandin.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The jaws of Hakon almost ended that, too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
Doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin's spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight, Inquisitor.
I'm sorry. We don't have any positions for a demon in the Inquisition. Besides, the spirit role is already kind of filled by Cole, so you have to go. I'm sorry. We have to let you go.
You're not walking out of here, demon.
If you stop me, then I cannot stop them. I won't allow it.
Man, this thing's got a lot of HP. There we go. I will gladly kill them for them. You. Stop hiding. These are just shards. I can collect those later. Let's report back to Barding.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Yes, they are very precarious. They don't have, some of them have railings, I think.
Don't you like the idea of the tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
You're afraid of heights, aren't you?
Who would have thought? Scout Harding, afraid of heights.
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
You must have a hard time getting to Skyhold then.
I've news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
Demons.
Yes. He is dead.
Another one gone. Just like that. Never get used to it, do you? Maker. I'll miss him. Boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
I should go.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
Alright, let's make our way to fishing village. Is anything else here? Shard, just a shard. There's another thing up there. What? Why? Why? Why did you aggro? I don't know why that thing aggroed. I don't know. Spontaneous aggro. I don't. Yeah, I don't get it. You want to buy meat? Great axe. These are some decent weapons. They're not terrible. Let's see. What is this? Nug? Free.
You've seen the animals the jaws of Hakon king. Rat things, frost dripping from their claws.
I have.
Oh, the nug's free.
Bad magic.
You're free. Run away.
Stranger. What is that commotion?
Huh? Commotion? I don't know.
You're a strange sight. I never thought we'd see so many lowlanders in the hold.
Yeah, this is just Skyhold stuff I already have, so I don't really need to spend money on that.
There are many curious about you, but the Thane would speak with you first.
Oh, you mean that commotion down there? Surprised you could see that from up here. Greetings.
The Augurs saying blood will spill before the new moon.
Let the jaws of Hakon try so.
Climbing contest?
Your climbers seem tired, Thane Sunhair. More hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Parv, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak. Inquisitor, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. Our people have long traded with Orzammar and your Carter. I am pleased the Inquisition has raised you up. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We noticed.
Yes, given what we faced getting to your hold, we are nowhere near safety. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body. Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood. I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakon. They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them? What do the Jaws of Hakon believe that makes them so angry? A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakonites care only for Hakon Winter's Breath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things. You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon. Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
Is that it?
Inquisitor.
Is there more to talk about?
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakon is battle with blunted weapons.
That seems reasonable. I think.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
I'd like to hear more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fishermen.
Bah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
The Hakonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
But...
I'm not hearing a no, Thane Sunhair.
Among the Avvar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Hey, I just got a level up. Or Inquisition level up.
Do you have members of the Hold searching?
Just by talking.
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakonites. If she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, we... Your kin under the mountains fear to lose the stone. It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our Augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avvar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avvar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stone Bear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
Does Storvaker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avvar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvaker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
Yeah, we have a bear alert thing.
Bears?
Yeah, lots of bears.
Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvaker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
What kind of answer is that?
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvaker. They may know something they have not told me.
Okay. Hey, we have made contact with the Avvar. Let me take a look around the rest of the their village here.
Catch anything today? Nothing yet. Too many visitors stirring up the forest. The gods don't like.
You're the Inquisitor. I hear your people already sing songs of you.
How are you so well informed?
Oh, Hellstim soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands. I'm Fulna Hethstotter, keeper of histories, and Skald to the hold.
I've never met a Skald. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that except legend mark.
The Skald before me was born Gulda Elsdotter. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her Gulda Gildan's Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was Heth Mule's head. He'd never let go of a quarrel.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child. I've only been a Skald a few years. I've not made any great feats, good or ill. Yet.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
This is where they keep the food. Let me walk all over it.
Incidentally, Cassandra, I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you.
You lied?
The Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control. I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
It is why I left the Order, yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
I'm not familiar with Avvar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most?
Some souls, such as Colden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs at birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Will someone not be given proper rites?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster, who prepares it. Or so it should be. Calden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Calden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
Ah. A side quest. I'm crafting right here. I can craft stuff here. There's lots of places I can craft stuff in this area. I like really making it obvious that I should craft things. Let's see, what do you got? Astral Life Amulet. The thing is, if I still need more. I don't have enough T4 metal to make good gear for my team. Because they already have gear that's using tier 3 materials. So there's really not much room for improvement. Until I find better materials. There's a little bit.
All the rams are growing thick coats. It'll be a bad winter.
Like, there's a little bit I know in Frostback Basin. There's really not until you get to Trespasser that you have, like,
What did I tell you?
somewhat unlimited access to tier 4 materials. But that's like the very end of the game, though.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
You're a hunter. I mean, he just said he's a hunter. Why am I asking this?
Hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one?
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark. And I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Goat's piss, do I hunt?
Yeah, I get it.
A yes would have been fine.
Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Do you have any idea where Storvaker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For Calden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Korth. Only creatures who touch the gods' realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Colden's son, though, losing his father's name.
What do you mean?
Finn failed to complete the rites. That'll see him disowned when the burial's complete. He's fatherless whether you do this or not, Inquisitor. Seeing it done will give him some peace, I imagine.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
How are you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The Huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
The loss of your name.
It doesn't matter. Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
I have to kill fate-touched creatures. That should be interesting. What's this? Anything more?
Every time I think I've seen the ugliest possible Avvar statue, a new one turns up that surpasses my expectations.
I guess it's supposed to be some kind of combat arena. Yeah, oh yeah, that is what this is.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakon's trials. Stonebear Hold would know if
Dorian.
favor you. So would I.
Dorian, move your ass. Your ass is in the shop.
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called Arkan Feltson. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly, I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade at your heart. Warriors must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Impossible. These people would all be abominations if this were true.
Spirits do sometimes interfere when the veil permits. Occasionally for the better.
Our augur's no fool. We keep the bad spirits at bay, or spot them in those who draw them.
Famous last words of the overconfident.
What is this trial, exactly?
A battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel. Not to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
Only of embarrassing him.
Wouldn't want to widow the entire village.
Oh, I like this. Bring the stomach to match those fine words.
Why do you pray to Hakon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakon Winter's Breath could be testing us through those fanatics. He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the Jaws of Hakon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Well, we're not going to do this right now.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
Next time I may take a look at that. Alright, we'll talk to the augur here, and then I think that'll be it for tonight. So this will definitely be a two-parter. I think there's a couple things to do at Skyhold when I get back.
Wind seems colder than it should.
Yeah, auger's up there.
Should.
So, she arrives. Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the woman who blazes like fire and mends the air.
What is this?
They're not harmful, I don't think.
I am the Augur of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There. It is done. Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the North.
I met a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Golsdal. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Oh, perhaps not. It's time the spirit in her was free.
She's an abomination?
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own notion.
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving, a ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her, and she's taken to exile.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed, for I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage, yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages, and the same. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
They protect the hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We offer to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
You let spirits possess your mages on purpose?
What better teacher than one woven from magic? The spirits in the hold have helped us in this way for hundreds of years. Once a mage masters their powers, their teacher departs, duty ended. Unless the mage is weak.
What happens to these weak mages?
Their teachers stay with them, and the other gods watch them both, so neither soul turns sick. If one does sicken, or the mage stands in risk of harming the hold. One day, they do not wake in their bed. It is very sad. It is what must be done.
I should be off.
Farewell.
I would imagine if I had Solus with me, he probably would have some interesting comments about all of this, but I never actually brought Solus into Frostback Basin before. One of these times, if I ever replay this game again in the future, I'll have to remember to do this before the end of the game, just to see what Solus says.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
There's
I
nothing,
should be off.
Farewell.
nothing else to talk about with him. Okay.
What did I tell you?
All right.
Londoners from the north.
What?
We have access to the boat. We gotta kill some Fade Beast. Some shards I can collect on my own. And let's go back to Skypool for a bit. I think there's some stuff to do on the war table.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I still got my gestures. Say something.
Find your mirth elsewhere.
Go ahead and get that. Bup. Just a strength, it'll be fun.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes. At your service.
What? I got a ham? I got some ham. Yeah.
At your service.
Okay. Anything over here? Okay. Alright, that'll be it. Alright. Alright, that's it for tonight. We'll continue with... Okay, whatever. I'll continue with Jaws of Hakon. Next time. I'll try to finish it up next time. Try to do this in 2 parts here. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good night. I'm going down. Bye-bye.